Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Four of Swords as your overall theme. This is about recovery. This is about restoring yourself to some extent. It feels as though there has been a reconnection with someone from your past, someone who a relationship that was unsuccessful in some way, or that ended in a way that you determined a failure, a disappointment. It was hurtful. This represents a pattern that you have come to recognize and that you are putting an end to. And you are from a place of surveying the value in the lessons, the wisdom you've gained from the self-knowledge of these failures, these disappointments, so that you understand who you are better and, in fact, are grateful for these experiences. The Chariot underneath feels as though this retreat is in response to you were moving quite victoriously on your path. You have already set up clear boundaries and borders with regards to those relationships or situations, opportunities that no longer serve you, that you understand are not for you. And yet you've had a recent encounter with someone who brought up the old feelings. And in many ways, I believe this was to the point of showing you how much you've grown. It feels as though it was hard all over again, that it stoked some of the dreams, even some of the illusions you may have had about what this relationship could have been and what you so generously committed yourself to despite the disappointment. I'm going to remind you, Pisces, that this is a general reading. It isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, and I welcome all of you. I appreciate the time that you're spending with me. How you're showing up in the world, the Three of Wands. Yes, in fact, you have been moving forward, setting yourself up for success. This acceptance of yourself as unique, as being different towards the particular gift that you have to offer the world. A sense of gratitude, knowing you're on your path, and you've been working pretty diligently, I would say, over the past 3 years or more in setting up a new situation that allows you to take your talents and skills and put them in a more flexible, malleable environment, one in which you are respected for what you bring, and one in which you feel that you can shape to some extent the leadership of this particular opportunity. So you are making contacts, you are learning new skills, you are putting your ideas out there and experiencing some of the feedback from that. You're waiting anxiously for the formulation of groups, ideas, actions as a result of invitations that you may be receiving. In the first house, the Five of Wands is about the day-to-day work. I believe this is your problem-solving attitude, your can-do attitude, that no matter who I'm working with, and I trust to a large extent those that I'm working with as being similar to me, that we can solve problems, we can move forward, we can build something, and a friendly competition helps us to up our game so that we're bringing the best of ourselves to the process of setting something up for success. So I see this as part of a team that operates within this new project that you're engaged in, new company, new opportunity. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your roots, the Wheel of Fortune indicates a huge change. And I believe it is a part of your healing process. So even as you go from needing to recover, retreat, step back from the world a bit to full steam ahead, clear about what you want, clear about who does and doesn't belong. Those ups and downs are, in many ways, a microcosm of the experience of turning the wheel to maximize your good fortune, to maximize the opportunities that you are receiving with the connections that you're making, so that you feel as though you are receiving good karma from a long time investment in your skills, in your creative abilities. So I think it's interesting we go from 3 of Wands to 5 of Wands. This indicates to me your clarity. This is creativity on your own behalf, articulating your best gifts and how you work with others to achieve that. In the 7th house of your significant others, the Page of Pentacles. Here you are admitting that you're not quite sure how to move forward in attracting or attaching yourself to an equal partner. You definitely want an equal partner, and you're checking out the landscape, you're looking at the field, perhaps you're investigating new tools. The Page of Pentacles does tend to be extremely practical, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are checking out the dating game via apps or whatever people do these days to meet people. Absolutely possibility that you can meet someone professionally, someone who is attached to your profession in some way or works in your industry. But you are hatching a plan to make those connections. Perhaps part of the plan that you are working up with others is a result of your teams looking at new ways to market, advertise, or promote what it is you're achieving, creating, or producing here. If this reading is resonating for you, Pisces, please like this video. Please share this with others. And I'm going to take the one that fell out because I like it better. And the key word is perseverance. And I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. But you know, the denial card is in the back of my mind because I know this about you. I know you're on this path of strength, of clarity, of purpose. I also think this denial is in part a result of a recent contact you've had with a significant other, someone who reminded you of what you believe to be a possibility for more, a stronger bond, a more joyful relationship than what apparently was on offer. And you recognize the delusion, that's so important, and you recognize your growth, that this distraction was a kind of momentary blip, but you needed to experience this as a way of contemplating indeed what's worthy of you, what is worth your time, what kind of partner would match you, what kind of equality or equity are you looking for in a relationship. What kind of an exchange? Is it a partnership? Is it a companion? It looks like you're just simply opening up the door, feeling yourself open to establish something new, something productive. And in the first house, the 5 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords. I do feel that you are using your powerful charisma to facilitate ideas, that you are uh, looking up, finding out information, connecting to people who might be of help in this group's or a team's development as functional as solving a problem. What I always love about the Page of Swords is the power in admitting what we don't know, even if it's to ourselves. You might not want to shout it from the rooftops, but you are clear that you don't know something about something you are working on. And as a group, you can put that out there. You can equally charge yourselves as individual to find out the information from each of your unique perspective. And this is what gives you an information. This might be equivalent to something like conducting a needs assessment among your clients, your students, your customers as to their experiences, what they need, what they want, what they don't like. So I love this because this is sort of like research tools, right? Gathering the data and information. Needs assessment is a wonderful tool to honor and invite your current customers or clients to participate in a way that their time, their ideas are of value. Perhaps a small gift is attached to that, a nominal gift of thank you. In the fourth house, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Ten of Cups. 2 tens indeed. Wow, you are really opening yourself up to abundance at every level. And this sort of takes me back to an incredible moment as Venus is moving into Aries, and it will soon be joined up with Neptune, your ruling planet, one of your ruling planets. So the idea that we feel in with our feelings, even with our whole bodies, into the feelings of our dreams, the things we want, what is the feeling that that will engender in you if you had those things? Do you need to wait to get those things to have that feeling? I think Venus's transits right now with Neptune is an invitation to feel the feelings anyway. You don't need to have the trappings, the things that you want, to imagine how it would feel to have those things. That is the power. That is what's elevating you. That is what's covering all your bases in terms of fulfillment, abundance, joy, pleasure. It isn't just having things, it's experiencing joy in using them, exercising them, sharing them with others. This is really powerful. In the seventh house of significant others, the Page of Pentacles is clarified with the High Priestess. Interesting. I'm sensing that you know that you would like a significant partnership. You may not feel ready now. You may feel that your focus is on the functions of your life, being productive, being abundant. However, there's a part of you that knows that it will come in divine timing, that you have actually connected with yourself in such a profound way that you are merely opening up to the fact that you could be available for a significant partnership and that you will know it when you see it. It isn't something that can be forced. It's not something that can be defined or planned. But instead, this is coming from a deep well of your own experience, your own knowing. I like this. I think that there's someone in your life who may emerge who has qualities of wisdom, of compassion, of patience. But this isn't something you can share with everyone. everyone is not privy to your desires regarding relationships. In the 10th house, the 3 of Wands is clarified by the 6 of Wands. This is all about getting the attention you want, attracting the offers and the invitations that you desire, that your commitment to your effort, your work, your organization, your skills is getting you the attention, the victory, the rewards, the success that you desire. But what is powerful is not simply attracting the attention of other partners in work, in ideas, in projects, but it's also that the regard of those you work with is skyrocketing, is going up, is increasing. And that for you is truly the most important thing. If you're going to be working with these people, you want them to appreciate your value. You want them to recognize the effort that you put in, the work you put in, your commitment, and that it isn't just a vanity ego thing. This is you being recognized for, as far as you're concerned, the right reasons for your work, for your effort. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to finish off this reading, Pisces, with a crystal oracle. 2 have flipped, but they're upside down. So we're going to flip them around, and this one flipped upside down also. Such pretty gems. Let's try again. I'm gonna not take that. So I see I'm just going to keep going. So here is the Numite stone, and the key word is strength. I am strong in my body, mind, body, and spirit. Thank you so much, Pisces. If you've enjoyed this content, check out more content here. And until next time, namaste.